Toque, our winner's trip, it's the Brazilian way. The experience of coming here has been so valuable, getting to see like a totally different culture.
So it's been a very educational trip. Going to the coffee farm was really exciting. Learning about how Nestlé are supporting farmers, and especially this young farmer, to change the way coffee is farmed to make it more sustainable, increasing biodiversity so not to create a monoculture. And equally I was really surprised that they grow black pepper next to coffee. I'd never known about that, and for me as a chef it was really interesting to see all the pepper plants.
From a front of house perspective, I thought it was really educational doing the coffee tasting, for us to get taught by Nestlé the way that you can really differentiate between a really great coffee product and a not so great one.
Butchery in this country, like England, is seen as a very skilled profession. I think it was really interesting to see how the Brazilians take English cuts but separate them down again.
I really enjoyed being at the cocoa farm in Espírito Santo and to see the farmers harvesting the cocoa. I was so impressed by how Nestlé look after the sustainability aspect of the farm and the farmers as well. It was so good to see a quality product really being nurtured by Nestlé.
In São Paulo we learned about more of the Japanese culture and the Japanese influence on the food there.
Going to the Brazilian market was really cool to see their love of fruits they have in Brazil. I love getting to try them all and try new things. I think Rio is so special because you've got all different vistas and ways of life. You've got the beach right here in front of you, as well as city life and like the rural jungles going in, and you would never think the beach was just 5 minutes away.
Going to the forest was, had to be one of my highlights of the trip. The biggest attraction in Rio is Christ the Redeemer. Going up the cog train, seeing all the views, it's an amazing attraction to go to.
The food here in Brazil, it's absolutely amazing. They've got such an international array of foods. It's from like Michelin star Japanese restaurants to traditional Brazilian barbecues. Anything you want here, you can get it, and it's all amazing.
I think my favourite food has been the pão de queijo, which is the little Brazilian tapioca cheese breads.
In Brazil, there's so much different types of street foods, especially pastels, which were absolutely delicious.
I would absolutely love to be able to make chocolates like that and be able to have a shop like that one day. It's just the delicacy and the intricacy within every single one of those chocolates and sweets is just amazing.
The highlight for me coming to Brazil is definitely the helicopter ride. I'm so honoured to have won the competition because this really just has been the trip of a lifetime.
Busy and amazing, but great fun.